peel it. So I don't have to keep going back and forth to the trash because I'm a real chef. Chef Boyardee, that's me. This is a messy little dish, but I think it'll be worth it. I hope it'll be worth it because it's like a lot. Okay. And I think it's sitting in the, like, let it sit in the refrigerator and let all that stuff like marinate. It's gonna be good. Welcome to another vlog. My name is Tanisha, and this year I am being very intentional about my goals. Not perfect by any means, but very intentional and focused on achieving my goals and doing things that are sustainable for me. I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning and had a workout, and then I had to go to work. A part of my workout is to do a daily walk, like a brisk walk for 30 minutes. So that is what we're gonna go do right now. I'll be prepared for the rest of the week. So let's get going. All right, you guys, so I am back in the kitchen, and I pulled out everything that I need to make the meals that I want to prep. I cleaned out my refrigerator and got rid of like things that I don't need, I haven't eaten, or I just feel like are no longer healthy. And now I just have like things in my freezer that I feel like I need to eat. So I'm kind of using food that I have in my kitchen, but what I'm meal prepping today is like stuff I have in my fridge that I need to eat and want to eat. Excited about. So let me get this. So the other day I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this lady share her dad's tzatziki recipe. So I'm gonna make some tzatziki because I wanted to have so I'm gonna like peel and dice them up so I could dip them in the tzatziki, along with like some peppers. And then I have like some celery that I bought for like my New Year's meal, but I don't want to throw it away, so I'm gonna chop it and make this like part of my snack. But the tzatziki that the lady shared just had like an English cucumber, some Greek yogurt, some sour cream, some dill, lemon, and garlic. So I'm gonna make that first, get that in the fridge, and then we'll start doing everything else. But I'm really excited about this tzatziki. I think one of the best things that I've done in the past to help me with weight loss or just to help me stay on track is just actually prepping my meals in advance. I say one thing that is like a regular thing, and then everything else is kind of like some things that I found online that I want to try. But let's get into it. All right, you guys, so I am back, and I wanted to just share an app that I've been using recently since the end of December, that I found from Keisha Collins here on YouTube. If you don't follow Keisha, and I'll try to tag her below. But that app is called Resemi. But the Resemi app, you could actually take those recipes that you find on Instagram and put them into the app, and it will like analyze it, pull all of the ingredients. It is so cool. So this recipe for the tzatziki, I found the recipe in Instagram, and so I just put it on my phone. Okay, so we're gonna need 1 English cucumber. We're gonna have to shred it and then strain all the water. We need a 32 ounce of 5% Greek yogurt, which we got. We need 8 ounces of sour cream. I have more, I just took out a little bit, but it said 3/4 cup of finely chopped dill, 6 cloves of garlic. I don't know if I'm gonna use 6 cloves, that's a lot of garlic, and I plan to eat this throughout the day. But let's get to making this. I'm really excited about it. So, and it'll give you like, so I'm gonna show you. It'll give you like, can you guys see? Probably not. And I'll probably have to do like a screen, but it'll give you all the ingredients, and then, you know, like step-by-step directions that you could do. I'm going to peel this English cucumber, and then I have to like shred it like so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the trash because I'm a real chef. Chef Boyardee, that's me. Okay, you guys, so I got the cucumbers all shredded, and what I need to do next is like drain all the water out. So I have some cheesecloth here, and I'm just going to take it. So you want to get like all of the liquid out, so it's not like, you want some water, eat a cucumber. I mean, and I keep pressing and it keeps coming. I want to show you guys all this liquid. This is a messy little dish, but I think it'll be worth it. I hope it'll be worth it, because it's like a lot. Okay, the cucumber, I feel like it's still, I feel like I could squeeze some more out. If it's, you guys see all of that? Can you see it? All of that liquid that is was at the bottom. Oh, that's a lot, huh? You want some liquid, you need some water, eat a cucumber. Okay, the sour cream, and I think you just add everything to the bowl. I want to add this yogurt, the whole container, to the bowl. Add the sour cream. This is gonna be a lot of tzatziki. And then I'm gonna add this sour cream. I think this is a 32-ounce thing of Greek yogurt. Smash the garlic. I usually smash it to get the finally chop this. This one with another lemon, not a lime. Okay, let me wash my hands. I'm gonna use all of this dill. Like what do you guys think? I don't really need dill for anything else. All right, you guys, so I got it. Oh, and it smells so good. I got it all mixed up. Let me mix it up. It tastes good. I haven't even put any salt, but the next thing I need to do is put salt, pepper, and olive oil. Okay. All right. So it says 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of pepper. I think he had said something about white pepper. I used to have white pepper, but I don't have white pepper. And 2 tablespoons is a lot. But let's see, we'll just keep going. It tastes good already without even adding any seasoning. The olive oil, a cup of olive oil. That's wild too, but okay. I got a cup right here. We're gonna pour that in. I would have never guessed that tzatziki had olive oil in it. And it seemed like I don't really want to mix with the yogurt. I guess that's what kind of gives it the as I'm mixing, you know, this is what gives it its stability, so it's just not so loose, the olive oil, because as I'm mixing it, it's getting thicker. Let me show you guys. You see how it's kind of getting a little thicker. Let me taste it. Let's get down here and taste it. And I think it's sitting in the, like, let it sit in the refrigerator and let all that stuff like marinate. It's gonna be good. Let me see. I feel like it needs some more salt. I'm gonna leave it, let it do what it's gonna do. And then if I need to season it as I eat it or whatever, that's what I'll do. Okay, let's move on to the next item of business, which I think I'm gonna make some meatballs, broccoli, and some roasted potatoes. Okay, so the tzatziki is done. I'm gonna move on to my next meal. So my next meal, I'm gonna do these frozen meatballs from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna roast some potatoes and cook some broccoli. So broccoli, meal prep number 1. So I figured out what I'm gonna do with the ground chicken. I just found it online, first time, I'm gonna try it. Cause I was like, what could I do with the chicken other than brown it and season it? I wanna kinda give it some flavor. And then I remembered I also, in addition to the broccoli, I needed another vegetable, and I forgot I wanted to make some green beans. Our meatballs are done. I'll show you those in a minute. And while that is cooking, I am going to work on the ground turkey and start boiling the water for the green beans. I'm gonna prep my breakfast, which is really easy. I've been eating chia pudding for the last week or so, and it's super easy to make, so I'm gonna prep that. So let me get this stuff going, and I will check back in with you guys. Some chia pudding. So I have my chia seeds here. I'm gonna put like 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in each of my containers. My daughter was making chia pudding, and I used to be like, ew, what are you doing? And I don't know what made me want to try it, but I just tried it, and actually really like it. And then I'm gonna take some Greek yogurt, and I'm gonna add like about 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt to each container. And so this will be like breakfast for like the next 2 days for me. And then I'm going to add some honey to each of them, and I say like a tablespoon of honey, whatever. I usually do about a tablespoon, and I just kind of eyeball it. I don't measure, and I probably should, especially since I'm like trying to lose weight. I probably should start measuring things out more precisely, but I've been like cooking for a long time and baking, and I'm usually pretty on with stuff like that. And then I just kind of like mix it around in the milk with the yogurt and everything, and just make sure everything is mixed. What I like to do the next day is just, you know, I have some blueberries. I toss some blueberries in there, and strawberries, and then for a little added texture, I like to add some granola. All right, you guys, so I am finally done with my meal prep. I cleaned up the kitchen. I chopped up like some snacks. So remember I told you I had some celery that I wanted to cut up for the tzatziki that I made. I also remember the carrots. I cut up the carrots and some bell pepper that I had, so you can see that. Also, while I guess you didn't see, I finished the green beans. So I have my green beans here. I roasted the broccoli. I just put it in the air fryer since it was already hot from the sweet potatoes and potatoes. All right, so here is everything I made today for meal prep. So you have the tzatziki, we have like the barbecue meatballs, the spicy garlic green beans, just some roasted broccoli, my breakfast, which is the chia seed pudding, some firecracker chicken, some roasted sweet potatoes and regular potatoes, some carrots and peppers, and some celery to eat with the tzatziki. And everything, again, is from my fridge. Remember, I was trying to clean out my fridge. I didn't want to have to buy anything. So these are things that I already had. The only thing that I bought was the ingredients for the tzatziki, because I wanted to have those veggies and I wanted to have something to eat with the veggies. So this is the only thing that I purchased items for. Today was not perfect, but I took some small steps to help me toward my weight loss goal. I woke up this morning early. I got a workout in. I went for a nice brisk walk, and then I've just prepared all of my meals for the week. So I feel very accomplished and very ready to conquer my health goals. If you are a person who is also trying to work on your health in 2026, drop a comment below. Let me know what you're doing. And again, I hope you use this video as inspiration to let you know all you need to do is take small steps and get started today. Thank you for spending the day with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button to join me in 2026 as I conquer all of my health goals. Again, over here we are working on our health, but we are not all only about health. We are also interested in beauty and wellness and lifestyle. So if you're interested in those things, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. This is tea.